What's going on, guys? Today we are talking Bellator 214, and we have a card this weekend, Saturday, at the Forum in California. We have Bellator 214, and it is becoming one of a stacked cards I have seen in recent times. This is a Bellator event that looks like it's going to draw a lot of people's attention, especially hardcore MMA fans who know what they're talking about, who know what they're looking for. Because let's just talk in this video, let's just talk about the one thing a lot of people want to talk about, and that's Fedor versus Bader. I've made that mistake a couple times talking to myself about this fight, the Fedor, the Bader. Who's going to win the fight? What's going to happen? So we obviously got the two opinions here. You got the fact that Bader can take him down and ride him out, or Fedor Emelianenko can catch him with one. Now, do I think that's all true? I think that there's some truth to it. Do I think it's all true? Maybe not so much. Let's start with this. I think that people underestimate Fedor on the ground and Fedor's ability to get up. The only reason I would 100% stick to with the idea that Ryan Bader can take Fedor Emelianenko down and pound him out is because of what he did to Matt Mitrione. Now, that was a great performance against a top 10 heavyweight, even in the UFC when Mitrione was there. He was a top 10 heavyweight and probably could be a top 10 heavyweight today as well. So just looking at that alone, you would give the advantage to Ryan Bader. And even in that Fedor-Chael Sonnen fight, we saw Chael Sonnen successfully take Fedor down a couple times, even after being rocked initially at the immediate start of the bell. Then you have Fedor Emelianenko, who has the power to rock somebody at the start of the bell. The bell rings, and Fedor has the ability to put your lights out. And that is always going to be a question for anyone he's fighting, especially Ryan Bader, who is his next opponent. Ryan Bader, obviously, he also has the power to finish Fedor Emelianenko if he's willing to stand with the last emperor, which I don't think he will be. I wouldn't even be surprised if in the first minute of this fight, in the first 30 seconds, in the first 15 seconds of this fight, we see a Ryan Bader shoot and drive him against the fence, and then the work starts from there, tiring Fedor out. I think Fedor has less of a gas tank than Ryan Bader does, and I'm 100% going off of that Chael Sonnen fight, where we saw, kind of nearing the end of the round, Fedor Emelianenko pull his foot off the gas a bit, and I don't think it was because he wanted to. I think he was because he was getting a little bit tired, and now he's pushing 40. I think he's 43. He's pushing 44, if I'm not mistaken. And that doesn't help anybody in the fight game. That's an age 42. He's pushing 43. Now that is old for the fight game. He's getting up there in age. He's been considering retirement, and that's the point of this video. This might be the last emperor's last ride in the octagon, and forever we should be grateful for the shows that Fedor Emelianenko has put on inside that octagon. If you haven't seen this guy's fights in Pride, etc., go take a look. And a lot of speculation has been surrounding the fact Fedor may retire after this fight, and I would probably put the odds 2-1, making the favorite him not retiring, him maybe having one more fight. But it's a good option to take the underdog there, because he might retire. Even if he wins, he retires on top, and if he loses, he retires just because he retires. And that I don't know why they're not playing that point as much. I could understand it, because Bellator obviously doesn't want Fedor Emelianenko to retire, especially if he wins the title. That would put Scott Coker in a position where this entire heavyweight tournament might have felt like it meant nothing. But if Bader wins, then you get the champ-champ in Bellator. You probably have Bellator's greatest fighter of all time easily, and that's it. Who do you guys think is going to win this fight? I have Bader winning the fight by decision, 3 rounds. I think it's a 5-round fight for the title in this one. I have Bader 3 rounds, 5 rounds. I think Bader has the advantage in gas tank, and that just propels him to winning. It propels him to winning, especially with the style that he has. I think Fedor in the first round is going to show something on the ground that a lot of people are going to be surprised about, especially after Bader's last fight and the way that they're looking at Bader's ground game going into this one. But it's exciting to watch, because you never know what can happen in an octagon. You never know with the power that Fedor Emelianenko has when he could put the lights out. And you know Bader's going to come with a heavy game plan. He wants both those belts, and it's just going to be a ridiculously good fight. That is one I'm 100% going to check out. I'll touch on some other things on this card in some different videos. There are some good fights here, and they're stacking up some interesting storylines on top of each other. And there's even 2 more that I'm really, really interested in going into this fight card. But let me know in the comment section below, who do you guys think is going to win the fight between Fedor Emelianenko and Ryan Bader? And do you think this will be the last Emperor's last ride? That's going to do it for this video, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you want to subscribe for more, and that's going to do it. Peace out, guys.